videotaping this shit? This is unfair shit.
Nah, but that's my point. Now, the thing is this. If I would have known that about you, then I would have went to you and dealt with it. I had to deal with it myself because he got a bunch of little freshman kids running around here thinking that he real. The fact that you don't know him means you don't know him.
I don't know him about
Then that's my point. That's not the point. That's not the point.
Children that are in school, that go to school, to me, still have an opportunity and something in their mind and their heart that's telling them that they want to do something else, or else they would not be there. They don't have to be there. Absolutely, positively do not have to be there at all. And I make it clear to them, if you want to be a gangster, okay, go be a full-time gangster.
Young adolescents should be running their school. And that is what we wanted to see evolve. Give them a voice. And the more you empower kids, the less they are an issue in terms of discipline.
What's unique at Week Wake is we have meetings where Bloods and Crips, until I came to Week Wake, couldn't be in the same room without armed guards and police and parents to discuss anything.
These conflict resolutions, they really give the kids the opportunity to vent. They give them the opportunity to talk. They give them the opportunity to stand up and speak their mind and make total fools of themselves and realize it's okay. It's cool to be wrong. It's not about he hit me, so now we have to resolve the conflict. It's more like a proactive approach to eliminating any conflict that may come in the future.
As a superintendent, I met with gang members. If you were to go in my conference room, you will see a resolution. It's a truce that I had 7 different gangs sign. So engaging them and having a conversation with them does make a difference.
So what we were able to do was create a zone in the school, make the school an area where it was okay to be friends. A lot of teachers resisted it at first because we were pulling kids out of class, who were in class being disruptive anyway, by the way.
Anytime they will say it's conflict resolution, those folks who are obviously the Crips or Bloods or whatever will get up. They know that means come to the auditorium and they're talking.
They sit us right next to each other, right in front of each other like men, and they let us say, well, this is my side, this is your side, and then we come to what's the real side, and that's it. You speak yours, it's like court. One side speaks theirs, one side speaks their part, and we all just come to understand. We don't leave until it's resolved. No one leaves until there's handshakes, all that.
That peer mediation, learning how to deal with issues when you have differences of opinion, how do you handle it? I mean, can't always manifest itself in violence. I mean, so those are things that Mr. Baraka and Mr. Stone got kids to sit and to be able to talk and mediate their differences.
And they have to continue to talk it out, or somebody's gonna get hurt. Because these kids have access to things that people shouldn't have access to.
Ron was very successful in terms of keeping the gang element out of the school itself. Doesn't mean that we didn't have gang members. There's no school in a district that doesn't have gang members. But they did not deal with gang activities while they were in the building.
I compete with the gangs, but I don't attempt to shut them down. I don't attempt to disrespect them. I don't even try and say to the kid, it has no value for you, because I do see some value. My job is to provide you some options so that you don't have to live that lifestyle 24/7.
So we have a gang at Wickway High School. It just has to be a gang of kids who want to do the right thing.
The first year, it was a madhouse. The second year, I thought it would be worse, but it wasn't. By year 3, no problems. Remote cases that all have been resolved by way of conflict resolution, talking it out.
First of all, if you're in a school and you don't feel safe, you can't concentrate, you can't focus, you can't learn. And Ron Stone's mere presence in that building gave kids a sense of comfort. And that is so critical, and people don't understand how important that is.
And the only work we do now are the freshmen. The new incoming kids, we have to get them to fall in line with what we're doing. Now, I have colleagues who work at other high schools in Newark, high schools in East Orange, high schools in Orange, New Jersey. Chaos.
Teenagers are going to be teenagers, but you minimize that when you give them opportunities to communicate with one another and learn conflict resolution. And it does work. It really does.